Hello everyone, I'm Sandy Anastasi, psychic channel, intuitive astrologer, and soul coach. I'm here today with my psychic development tip number 29. This one is about observing and choosing your thoughts carefully. One of the very first things that my guides taught to me was that our universe was created by the mind of God, and that all of the thoughts, ideas, and inventions that ever were and ever will be were born at that moment. You might want to think of that as the Big Bang in the modern day physics concepts. This concept, whether it's God or the Big Bang, this concept explains why inventions often pop up on different parts of our planet at the same time. When we are evolved enough to receive a new idea or concept, several people may very well be able to receive it at the same time. So of course, each one thinks the other has stolen his or her idea. Meanwhile, in truth, that idea was hanging out for a millennia, waiting for the mind or minds that would be able to understand and use it. So you see, there really is no original thought. That's right. The only original thought was from the mind of God. But there is the creative use of concepts and ideas that are newly appreciated, discovered, and understood. When you are capable of understanding a new idea and then creatively applying it to solve a problem in your world, the world sees you as a creative and innovative thinker. And indeed, you are. When ideas come to you in this way, you're following the path of evolution God has left for you, and it benefits you and mankind as well. But our minds are curious, active things, aren't they? They're constantly seeking out new thoughts that aren't necessarily coming from a higher source. We may, for example, be picking up on the thoughts of someone we live or work with, and then assume that those thoughts are our own. Or we may be replaying a scenario that we experienced in our childhood home, and unconsciously we adopt the thought and consequent behavior pattern of one of our parents. Often those thoughts lead us into choosing an action plan that leads to unhappiness in our own lives. It's so important to get into the habit of becoming aware and of observing your thoughts before you act on them. Ask yourself, is this thought something that I would think? If the thought is out of character for you, be assured it's not your own. Often the flavor of the thought can tell you who initiated it. But that is a topic for a future tip. For now, just let that thought go. If you determine that it's not yours, especially if it's not a thought that would prove beneficial to you if you acted on it. This is also a good technique for working through inherited behavior patterns that you may not want to repeat. Catch yourself as soon as you think a thought. Recognize if it's not a thought you want to act on, and then just let it go. Tell yourself, this one's not mine. Let it go. Say to yourself, as you push the thought away, next. And let the next thought that is your own come into your mind. If you do that often enough, you will gradually change your own thought patterns, and even your own inherited behavior patterns. Be proud, my friends, of your uniqueness. Recognize that there is no original thought, but that you can consciously choose the thoughts that are beneficial to you and that help you to reorganize and create the world that you wish to live in. We are all creators of our own lives, and the building blocks are all around you in the thoughts that you allow yourself to think and act upon. I hope you've enjoyed this psychic development tip. I'm Sandy Anastasi. You can find out more about me and my work at www.sandyanastasi.com. Sign up for my free newsletter, and you'll always know what's going on, at least with me and my work. And also sign up for my free psychic hour, and you'll get to interact with me directly online, free of charge. Folks, I'm looking forward to seeing you and to coming back with more psychic development tips. So long for now.